Randy Anderson, the old fisherman. Hope the fish are biting as good as the coyotes were this afternoon. Shawn Heyden and I are going to go make a stand here, and it'll be 3 hunts. And we're waiting for old George Murdock, Shawn's buddy, and he's trying to, I think he retired, now he's trying to learn how to call coyotes, and he really gets excited. He's been out a few times, and so he's going to join us later. But on this first hunt, what's interesting, this has been called by the landowner and his son just a few days earlier, and they called in a coyote. I don't remember if they got it or missed it, but here we are, and this is where them 3 stages of calling work so good. Those of you who are kind of afraid or worried about howling first, it's going to ruin it. It absolutely does not. I don't care what celebrity you're listening to. It's all a bunch of hooey, as my dad would say. I've howled all my life. It does not scare them coyotes out. Sure, once in a while you might howl and a coyote leaves. Well, he might have seen you come in or something like that. That happens with when you're doing prey sounds, same thing. But only adds to your chances of getting one in. So I'm going to howl here. I think only hand calls on this one. I'll howl. We call them shelter belts, but it's a grove of trees that were planted years ago because there never used to be hardly any trees out here in the Sandhills in Nebraska. But nothing answers. I give it 4 or 5 minutes and I go to the 3rd degree hand call. It's quite a call. It's a wooden call, and but it's not a metal reed. We got a fiber, kind of I forget what we call it, a fiber reed in there, a plastic reed that doesn't freeze up. So, and that's what the coyote comes in on. Stage 1 I howl, stage 2, here he comes, and Shawn Heyden's gonna put it to rest. I never seen a coyote get so pooped out. Shawn and I are going to try to call this grove of trees. We got bare hills out here to our right. Could be coyotes anywhere, but what do you think, Shawn? Looking good. Got the old Ackley with you. Suppressor. Just need something to shoot at. Calling this grove has been a good spot over the years. We call it from both sides, depending on the wind direction. Well, nothing answered, so gonna go with a little 3rd degree here. Ready? You stop him whenever.
Ow! Ow!
Bingo! Well, folks, this was just called last week.
Yeah, I think about a week ago.
Yeah,
he said.
And with his boy, the landowner. So that just shows you we're here just a week later and we call in a coyote. It might be a new coyote in town, but anyway, we wanted to let him get close enough to see the decoy. I don't know if you ever seen it, but he felt something and it wasn't good, was it? Oh, George is coming, and Shawn's trying to teach him how to call coyotes, and he's having a little trouble here. He's a little trouble learning. Shawn's been going to coyote calling contests. Tell me you've been to a couple, 3?
We've been to 9.
9 contests?
One 5, and George has 1 coyote.
And he just got it.
Just got it this last
Just
one.
got it. So he's so buttons are popping off his chest right now. So, but we're gonna get him in action here later, hopefully.
And I was wrong. It is a female.
That's service, I tell you.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I heard you. All righty, well, we're gonna get one more in before George shows up.
No, he left me a text. He should be there now.
Did you tell him we got one?
No.
Yes, sir, the old 3rd degree. It works. Maybe not every time, but it works good for fox, bobcat, and whatever. Raccoons will come in, badgers, deer, of course, and even a mountain lion. So it's a very good call, and get a lot of rasp on it. It's high pitched. So now we join up with old George, and we're going to set up now out just in the pure old Sandhills. There's not a tree within a mile or more, and them coyotes like these rolling hills. There's kangaroo rats, especially where there's yucca plants, you know, them kind of little cactus looking plants. They dig underneath them, make little nests under there. Then also there's mice get in there and stuff. So where you see yucca plants, usually there's going to be some coyotes. But here I think Shawn's going to howl on the hot dog, interrogating the area again. We wait a while, goes right to the 3rd degree call, and here comes a coyote, but we don't see it coming. It pops right up somehow out of a swale. My wife always says, that's not a word, a swale, but I think it is. But I think Shawn's gonna beat George to the punch, but I think it's on Shawn's side. We don't have much time, so watch this one go down. Another female. Well, looks like he's here.
Oh, bad luck.
Oh, bad luck, George. There he is.
Oh, we got a.
George, you shouldn't sleep in the morning.
I was in therapy.
What? Therapy?
Yeah, shit.
From shooting at coyotes therapy? Huh?
See what your buddy Shawn give me?
Really?
He had his knee replaced 8 weeks ago.
Oh, knee therapy.
Yep, it works good. Well, we got one in a contest.
Oh, that's right. Way to go, George. You know how to high five? All right. Feel more like a man now?
Well, I feel better.
Shawn's going to start this set out with some howls on the hot dog. That's Pee-wee, our pup decoy coyote, and the alpha dog. We got George watching the backside. Now he's going to do rabbit distress on the 3rd degree call. This coyote showed up right away, but he's already got us pegged. George, we had you on the wrong side. We thought it was the best side. How far are we parked from where we're setting, Shawn?
Not very far, 50 yards.
Yeah, we'll show them. How far was that one?
I think 228.
Oh, yeah.
Another female.
Another female. Shot her right in the Boilermaker. It's your turn, George?
Yep.
All right. Ain't giving up, are you?
Oh, no.
Huh?
No.
No, these sandhill characters are pretty tough out here in this country. Well, this is the last stand of the evening, and it's always beautiful. You would think out in the sandhills, you know, when the sun goes down, there's not a lot of colors or cool looking deal, but it really is. It's really about got to see it firsthand. But it's always fun to call on the last set of the evening. Coyotes get a little more vocal maybe, but they're on the move usually. So here we're set up, and there's actually a dead cow out there a ways, and but it's been there about 2 weeks. It's pretty much cleaned up, I guess, the landowner said. But them coyotes will check them carcasses a lot of times a year later. They just like coming around there, sniffing around them bones and stuff. So, and there's a grove of trees out there. So I think I started out on the hot dog doing a interrogation. Couple, 3, 4 long howls. Wait, we got to hurry because the sun's going down. Nothing answers. Then I followed up on the electronic on the alpha dog. I think it was a pup serenade. And then a lot of times when we skipped stage 2, the prey sound. So we figured a carcass, there'd be some coyotes there with some attitudes. Who's going to get in there and eat, and pecking order kind of a deal. So. And so we go to pup distress, and usually I didn't show it here for some reason, but I go start on the coyote call. You take the head off it. And so that breaks the ice on the stage 3. And then what I do after a little bit, sometimes, you know, if it's depends on the setup. If we're kind of exposed like we are here, I'm out on a point. You know, if a coyote pops up, he's going to see this. So I just get it going good with the coyote call. Then I'll switch to the alpha dog on electronic, and that's what happens here to the pup distress. And old George, I don't know, for some reason he couldn't get the trigger squeeze. About the time he'd go to shoot, that coyote would move. So Sean's gonna dog hog this coyote off old George. But you know what? George got onto it pretty good, and him and his son and Sean, I think Sean first was his partner for a couple contests, and they won one and placed in a couple, I think. Then George's son joined him, and George was winning contests, placing in the top 3 in South Dakota, Nebraska several times. And so he got onto it, old George, and he's gonna not be able to shoot this coyote, but he gets excited. He gets to huffing and puffing.
Last set of the evening. Good spot. Got a big row of cedars over there, probably a half mile or more. A lot of hills here, and there's a dead carcass out here. It's been ate up for a couple weeks, but the coyotes still like to sniff around.
George on my left. Sean on my right. Playing the pup serenade on the alpha dog. Looks like a good place for a coyote. After a little pup distress, this one showed up on George's side.
Scraping. Look at him.
Hurry up and shoot, George. Uh-oh, that coyote's getting a little closer to Sean's gun.
He's going upwind. Whatever you think.
I think you better shoot him.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh!
George, them coyotes don't like you today. They always want to go to Sean's side.
Well, I was a little slow over,
Yeah.
not so much over here, but
Yeah, wasn't he digging a hole in the ground over there?
yeah, he was.
Man, I swear he was looking at a coyote up on a hill there. No, I don't know if I got him on film, but we walked here, sat down, and Sean spotted 2 way over there. And somewhere, I don't know if I ever got them on there, but they're leaving.
Where'd he come from, George?
Right over here.
No, where'd he come from?
My side.
No, I mean, you're supposed to say I don't know, because you didn't have.
How's your eyesight, George, these days? Pretty good?
It's not the best.
It's not, huh? Well, we're sitting there. Come over here and Shawn shot him right up in that ridge right there, but looked like he might have hit him a little high. He went on a little stroll through the fence, and he or she, I guess.
She.
Another she.
Yeah.
All right. That's a nice size one, though, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty big female.
Yeah. Did you hit her a little high? I was looking at the
No, I hit her back. That's what I thought.
Oh, you
It's
hit her
not
back
high.
a little bit. Okay. You like shooting prairie dogs too, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Huh? What do you like better? Prairie dogs.
Well, there's way more adrenaline in this.
Oh, is there? But
Yeah.
prairie dogs stand better for you, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.